staff members here, teachers, friends. We can count on each other for getting through the day, getting through the year, and it's just a good way of connecting with people. More than that, my whole life has revolved around Harmony. As soon as I started in 2010 as a student, I've never left.
Harmony, I was a part of a public school for 2 years, and then I transitioned into Harmony for my junior and senior year. So just seeing that change in atmosphere and environment and teachers and students really helped me see that I wanted to be part of the Harmony family. I wanted to continue in Harmony once I finished my education.
Harmony, they've just been all around supportive to their alumni, so that I'm really grateful for Harmony. They just have this whole family, which is really nice.
And like a lot of other people, I consider Harmony to be a family to me. It is a lot of people with a common goal in mind, and they're all supporting and helping each other, trying to help each other become better people and to change the world in a positive way.
Harmony to me, it means we're like a family. I feel like we are so close, and we're able to continue throughout the years, and being able to see my math teacher now is my principal, so I feel like we are so close together. I actually have the opportunity to work with some of my classmates from high school, so that I really do feel like we are like a family.
I think that Harmony means to me is a place, a safe learning environment for people of all different kinds of ethnicities.
Harmony is a place of harmony. It's like a home for students and staff alike, and we all get along very well, and we're all super supportive of each other.
Harmony means more of a family. To me, it's such a small school, but it's easy for me to build relationships with students as well as other teachers.
So Harmony means a safe place. I grew up here. I've been here since I was in 6th grade. I never really left. I created a relationship with a lot of people, admin, teachers, students, and overall it's just like a family to me.
Harmony means setting a strong foundation for students to really have a passion for academics as well as a passion for setting a career for themselves, and just the diversity of it as well.
Harmony for me is a place where we get respect as students and as staff as well. So it's also a place where I can grow. I've been with Harmony for the majority of my life, so it's hard to really describe what it means to me because it's such an intricate part of my life. I would say it's really shaped who I am as a person and professionally, but also personally.
Harmony is, I would say, home. I've been with Harmony since I was in 4th grade. So I've been with the people on this campus for quite a long time.
Harmony is a part of my upbringing. So to me, it was really my start academically, and now it's my start professionally. It's basically my second home, for sure. And I'm still here, so it shows that it's a great home. It's a safe environment, and I'm glad that I can call it as my home.
Alumni College Coaching Program, ACCP, is designed to support college-bound high school graduates through their critical first and second years at college, helping them succeed in academics and personal development. ACCP offers guidance from Harmony alumni coaches through academic support, social integration, and career mentoring. By fostering a community of support, ACCP boosts student retention and strengthens ties between alumni and Harmony.
So I think this year, I don't think it's going to be on campus. So Harmony Alumni Coaching Program is a program where alumni that graduated from high school can meet with a college coach that's either on their second year, third year, maybe fourth year of their college term. They can meet with them one-on-one. They get mentorship opportunities. They can talk about how it's going with college, how it's going with their classes, if they're lost, the college coach will be more than happy to mention resources around the campus, sometimes invite them to events, sometimes just get them involved.
Among students who participated in ACCP, 92% remained enrolled through spring, compared to only 72% of non-ACCP students, a significant 20% difference.
I think as a first year, the transition from high school to college is a little bit difficult just because you're not used to such a big campus. But I feel like joining the program, you have someone to help you along the way, especially if you're lost or you need someone for tips and tricks on the school.
When this was opened, I was very afraid because it's a very big transition that I didn't think I was ready for. But with the coaching program, I found out that I could have somebody there to support me through my journey. Definitely made my journey a lot easier. It was less intimidating as before.
So my alumni coach has been helping me through my Harmony transition through UTEP, and he's been very helpful with any questions that I have towards either advising or creating resumes or any sort of schedule issues that I've had. He's been very helpful with that.
It's always easier to talk to someone you already know. So in a big institution like this one, it's just easier to go to someone that I know. Although I didn't personally know my alumni coach prior to starting the program, it's always easier to talk to someone knowing that they're from the same campus that I was.
So I like that idea of like being all together and forming that family. And when I graduated and was in college, I had my counselors who pulled me out, and when they invited me to be a part of the program, I had to say yes, just to give back what was once given to me.
It really helps you not to be like scared, and it helps you it's really helpful for someone to be guiding you around the college.
So it's not just like coaching. I believe it's also mentorship. It's also a way to just get your students or your fellows involved on campus, and it just grows them as a professional. So there's a lot of professional development that they can work themselves into.
I would absolutely recommend it because the transition to college is a very intimidating experience, especially going from a small high school to a big college that everybody is very unfamiliar to. Having at least one person that you know will be there for you at all times is very comforting. So I would definitely recommend it to incoming freshmen.
everybody. How y'all doing? Good, glad to hear it. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Mr. Burak, or Ross, and I'm going to be setting this off right now. I want to say that the graduation of the class of 2025 will begin in 5 minutes. And I want to say one more thing. We have a professional photographer who will be capturing all the significant moments of this event. We kindly request that you refrain from coming to the stage to take personal photographs, as this will help ensure a smooth and uninterrupted flow of the event. We appreciate your support. Thank you. The show will begin in 5 minutes.
More than the 23 high schools that we have here in Texas. Even after I graduated, my high school really cares about me and about my success to the point they're giving me resources in order for me to get there.
For the HBA scholarship, it's been really helpful just because although my tuition is free, I still have to pay for like flights, I still have to pay for like food, clothes, books, and books are like the most expensive thing in college. I don't know why.
It was just an open door to find out a little bit more about what I could do with my degree, and then just the basic advice, like what professors to take, what not to take.
They really helped me find the buildings because I was really lost at first.
Previously, the program was only open to education majors, but in the last year, they opened it up to all majors. And I really liked the experience in the classroom, being hands-on with the students.
Students that haven't gone through the same process of, okay, I graduated high school, now what do I have to do? I have to get into college, and I have to adjust to the whole process.
Harmony has a new saving program for the alumni, and there you can find a lot of discounts and many things that students will go and buy.
The community that Harmony builds, the family, like I cherish the family, the support system that I have now.
One major thing that stood out to me, there was a lot of small things along the way that really just added up, and I really appreciate that looking back.
I feel like I was at home. Yeah, that's bringing back.
The Harmony Alumni Network has a great website for alumni to stay connected, to find scholarships and internships and other networking opportunities.
Harmony Public Schools partners with Texas colleges and universities to ensure that our students have the proper resources to go through their higher education with complete success. We are so grateful for the partnerships with these colleges, not only for our students, but for our parents as well, because we know that our parents have been with our students since they were in kindergarten, and now they will be in college. And the only thing that is going to help them succeed is having these partnerships, not only with Harmony, but also with the college they are attending.
When you start college, it's hard. You don't know anyone, you're stressed, and you don't know where the resources are. College campuses can be big and intimidating. We designed the Alumni College Coaching Program to help with our alumni, especially with their first 2 years of school. Our Alumni College coaches help freshmen with financial applications, study skills, overcoming challenges, time management, setting goals, and academic resources. Each and every one of you can benefit from this program.
Hello. All right, good evening, y'all. Thank you for coming. Please rise if you're able as we welcome our graduates, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance by Paulette Olivia. right, please remain standing. All right, please welcome Paulette to the stage for the United States and Texas State Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated.
Welcome, everybody. I'm glad to see that this seating arrangement worked out. A lot of planning. Thank you all for coming out today. Before we proceed further, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our superintendent, Mr. Karan. Our college and career success coach, Mr. Sema. Harmony North Texas UT Arlington success coach, Miss Ashley Ramirez. Dr. Tiffany Clark with the State Board of Education. And Ms. Kara Hadley Shekia, the Associate Vice President of Admissions at the University of Texas at Arlington. And of course, none of this would be possible without our incredible Harmony Science Academy administration, teachers, and supporting staff. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mr. Sherfick, and I've served this year as the Class of 2025 Senior Advisor. From prom to all the events like graduation today, I've had the honor of working closely with this class to help make their final year unforgettable. And in the process, I've got to know what a remarkable, great group they are. Please give a round of applause for the Class of 2025. A few weeks ago, some of the seniors, I think it was Manny and Adrian, they kept asking me to give them advice for this senior video that they were making for Mr. Gonzalez's class. Not once, not twice, many times, and I kept deflecting. I said, come back to me in a little bit, or I'm a little bit busy right now. But the truth is, I just wasn't ready. But now, I think I am. For the class of 2025, I encourage you to enter the world and dance with the world. Move harmoniously with the rhythm and beat that life takes you on. Life has taken me through so many unexpected paths that I could have never imagined, and yet each twist led me to right here. Did I ever see myself graduating high school and then standing up in front of a high school speaking? Absolutely not. But I truly am lucky that my path took me to meet all of you exceptional young adults. So when things don't go well, or how you think they should, stay optimistic and trust the journey. Each and every one of you has grown so much in your own unique and courageous way. I remember when you all started the 9th grade, a group of teachers, we all got together and we said, this group is different. And you all are in all the right ways. What makes this class so remarkable is how united you are. Despite all of the issues, arguments, and drama, there was a lot of drama last week. But you all kind of got over it. Sure, you have your own friend groups, but at every senior event, from Strike and Roll to Senior Sunrise to the Urban Air that occurred just this past Wednesday, almost all of you showed up, and it just amazed me. You've built a bond together, which is very rare. And I think that bond came from giving each other the space to grow. You've watched each other change, support each other through it, and you've grown stronger because of it. And now that this chapter is closing, you're about to embark on new journeys, each and every one of you. You're going to go to new cities. You're going to go to universities across the country, new challenges. And unlike the hallways of Harmony, you may not always have each other right there beside you. But as you take these steps forward, I hope you continue to stay true to yourself And know that just like your closing of your chapter of harmony, and know that just like you're closing your chapter with harmony, so am I. I'll be starting medical school this fall, but please don't hesitate to reach out for advice, a listening ear, or just to share a simple win. I would like to give a special shout out to our biomedical sciences students. I challenged you all, especially in medical interventions. I hope you can forgive me for the challenges I put you through. And I hope that all of you pivot yourselves to become the next leaders in healthcare because we really need you. Class of 2025, thank you for letting me be a part of your story. Go out there, dance with the world, and never forget where you started. Congratulations. I now welcome to the stage Ms. Reyna, who will be recognizing the outstanding academic achievements of the class of 2025.
Guests, as you look at the class of 2025, you will notice that many of our graduates are wearing various cords and stoles. These colorful accessories hold great significance and represent the extraordinary achievements and dedications of our students throughout their high school careers. The descriptions for each cord can be found on the last page of your program, providing insight into the remarkable accomplishments of the individuals wearing them today. We wanted to take time to highlight the outstanding academic achievements of the class of 2025. Students, when we say your name, please rise and remain standing until you are asked to be seated. Starting off with the 3.5 to 3.99 GPA cord. The first group is of exceptional students we are recognizing have achieved a remarkable GPA of 3.5 or higher. Let's celebrate their outstanding achievements and hard work. Angel Aguilar. Wilman Angulo. Jocelyn Callejas. Sumaira Jean. Nadia Estrada. Dayanara Flores. Jennifer Garcia. Yadira Gonzalez. Charlene Lopez. Angel Magaña. Abraham Omar Hill. And Analia Vargas. Congratulations, scholars. You may be seated. Our next stoles represent the 4.0 and above GPA. The next group of students have reached the pinnacle of academic excellence, boasting a flawless GPA of 4.0. Hanan Abdurrahman. Adekunle Adedeji. Redia Berhe. Camilla Caesar. Ramazan Gordos. Oluwatoyosi Harrison. Ahmed Hussein. Christian Kadir. Malai Marquez Hernandez. Alamaris Martinez. Jacqueline Nunez Martinez. Evan Puentes Bobadilla. Sudara Raufi. Alejandro Rodriguez Ibarra. Oluwatofumi Sadiq. Angel Seminto. Besu Senebo. Victor Sobranes. Brooke Kadeser. Timitomi Tao. Congratulations, you may be seated. The next students have gone above and beyond during their high school careers, accumulating an impressive 42 plus college credit hours. They've also graduated with their associates. Ahmed Hussein. Angel Magaña. Please be seated. The next group of outstanding students have risen to the top of their class, ranking among the esteemed top 10% out of a group of 78 exceptional individuals. Let's commend their academic excellence and celebrate their remarkable achievements. Hanan Abdurrahman. Ramazan Gurvus, Christian Kadir, Marai Marquez Hernandez, Jacqueline Nunez Martinez, Angel Cemento, and Victor Sobranes. You may be seated. And now we recognize our remarkable salutatorian, Christian Kadir. Christian has demonstrated exceptional academic success, leadership, and a passion for learning, earning her the #2 spot in the class of 2025. With an impressive academic record and dedication to success, Christian has earned this distinguished honor. Please give a round of applause for the Harmony Science Academy Dallas Salutatorian, Christian Kadir. And finally, we recognize the class of 2025 Valedictorian, Victor Sobranes. With an unrelenting dedication to his studies, Victor has attained unparalleled academic success, demonstrating exceptional leadership, intellectual prowess, and a true passion for learning. Let us applaud his remarkable accomplishments. And now, please give a round of applause to all of these students as we proceed with today's commencement ceremony. Please now welcome to the stage our salutatorian, Christian Kadir.
Hello, everyone. It is honestly a little surreal standing here today, knowing this is one of our final moments as a class. As we're all gathered in the same room one last time, I want to leave you with a lesson that I feel is worth passing on. You don't have to have it all figured out. The most inspiring people that I've had the privilege to hear from didn't begin where they ended up. This realization has been liberating. You are not defined by where you started or where you are right now. Life is messy and it shifts. It's what you decide to do after that matters. Because standing here now, all of us are heading in different directions. But no matter where your next step is, it doesn't decide your worth, you do. We spend so much time chasing achievements, titles, and validation, but the truth is, your growth matters more than your chords. Your belief in yourself, your ability to rise, and your power to choose again is what will carry you forward. Realizing that you have control over your life is freeing because it means you get to decide what impact you want to make. But I didn't learn this alone. To Mr. Cepeda, thank you for 4 years of mentorship in both robotics and engineering. Your lessons, both technical and personal, always came back to the same powerful truth. Failure doesn't define you. What we do after does. To Ms. Mercedes, thank you for your constant positivity and for showing us how encouragement can carry a team further than we think. Dr. A, thank you for always holding each one of your students to a high standard and never letting us give up on ourselves. Mr. King, thank you for being there from the start as a great coach for the girls' soccer team, believing in us as players and as people. Ms. Tuba, thank you for guiding me and so many others through the college process and reminding us we were never alone in it. And of course, I want to thank my mom and dad. Your impact and sacrifice reach far beyond anything I could ever put into words. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Hello. I now have the pleasure of introducing the first of our extraordinary guest speakers for today's graduation ceremony, Dr. Tiffany Clark with the State Board of Education. By all means. Dr. Clark represents District 13 in the state of Texas and was elected to the State Board Initiatives. A DeSoto High School alumna, she holds degrees from the University of Houston, University of North Texas, and a doctorate in conflict resolution from Abilene Christian University. Known for her commitment to student empowerment and community engagement, she co-founded Project Edge, connecting hundreds of students with career and college opportunities. Dr. Clark made history in 2017 as the youngest woman elected in the DeSoto ISD board, where she served for 6 years and championed academic equity, curriculum expansion, and student well-being. An award-winning educator, author, and nonprofit leader, she continues to serve youth through Elevating Dreams by Hearts and her role in the nonprofit sector. She is also an adjunct professor, active church member, and a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Please welcome to the stage State Board of Education member, Dr. Tiffany Clark.
Good evening. Good evening, students, families, educators, and esteemed guests. Today, we gather not to just celebrate a graduation, but to honor a journey, one filled with challenges, courage, and transformation. Class of 2025, you didn't just make it here. You earned this moment. One step at a time, through late night study sessions, early morning alarms, and yes, even those chaotic Zoom classes and muted microphones. You are the first generation raised entirely in a digital world. From your earliest memories, you've had knowledge and access to the world at your fingertips. You are digitally native. You've proven that your compassion, your creativity, and your drive are far more powerful than any device. You didn't just scroll. You built, learned, connected, and created all things digitally. You are socially aware. You witness movements for justice and equity unfold in real time. From Black Lives Matter to Me Too, from climate marches to classroom debates, you became informed, inspired, and involved. You proved that young people aren't waiting for the future. You are shaping it now. You are adaptable, moving between Google Classroom and real classrooms, mastering both test prep and TikTok transitions. But let's be real, what's trending today, whether it's a viral dance or a skincare hack, may not be what the future holds. The real trend that matters is your commitment to learning, leading, and growing. That will never go out of style. You are cautiously optimistic. You see the challenges of this world clearly, whether economically, environmentally, or socially, and yet you still choose hope. But more importantly, you choose to act. You believe the future is something you don't have to wait for. You can do your part and build it now. At Harmony Science Academy, you've been given more than an education. You've been given a foundation, and the foundation is built on grit, growth, resilience, identity, and transition. Growth is how you've stretched your minds and hearts. Each of you have grown in ways that go far beyond academics. I hope that you learn to solve problems, make new friends, leave behind friends who get you in trouble, speak up for yourself, and maybe even start to admit when you're wrong. Those are the things that define real growth. Resilience is your anchor, the inner strength that gets you here and will carry you forward. You are resilient. The COVID-19 pandemic interrupted your education and changed your world. But you didn't let that stop you. You pivoted. You pushed through. You stayed engaged and found new ways to succeed, even when everything felt uncertain. You've shown us all that resilience isn't about avoiding hardships, it's about rising through it. Identity is your compass, knowing who you are, what you stand for, and what you're here to do. Hear me clearly. You already have a name, a purpose, and a path. Don't be afraid to be yourself. The world doesn't need more copies. It needs originals. Stay true to your identity. Own your story. That is your power. Don't trade your character for clout. Transition, it's what you're stepping into right now, a bridge to what's next, and an invitation to evolve. But don't be scared of the unknown. Embrace it. Transition is not the end of something. It's the start of something greater. And whether your next step is college, career, or the military, know this: the world is yours to conquer. There is space for your dreams, your voice, and your purpose. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You are ready, not to just participate in this world, but to change it. And I challenge each and every one of you to change this world. So, class of 2025, grow boldly, rise resiliently, own your identity, and embrace your transition. And above all, remember, trends come and go, but your impact is timeless. Congratulations, the future is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Clark, for your inspiring words, and thank you for taking the time out of the day to come speak with us and spend time with the class of 2025. I now also have the privilege to introduce you to Ms. Kara Hadley Shakya, the Associate Vice President of Admissions at the University of Texas at Arlington. With over, we got her, my fault. With over 15 years of experience in enrollment management, Kara is a dedicated leader who works to support students from all backgrounds in reaching their academic and personal goals. She holds degrees in communication studies, women's studies, and higher education administration from St. Cloud State University, and we're honored to have her here today to share her insights. Please welcome her to the stage.
Well, greetings. I appreciate everyone being here today. First off, I'd just like to congratulate the class of 2025 on your high school graduation. This is an momentous occasion, and we're very proud of your accomplishments. So, congratulations. My name is Kara Hadley Shakya, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Associate Vice President of University Admissions at the University of Texas at Arlington. And throughout my career, I've assisted tens of thousands of students in the college search process and ultimately pursuing their career dreams. I personally know how important today is for you, your family, and your friends that have come here to support you. Today is about you. Everything you've done up to this point to graduate high school and start the next chapter of your lives. After graduation, members of your class are looking forward to embarking on their college journey and experiencing dorm life, pursuing different trades, entering the workforce, and spending valuable time with family and friends during your last summer of high school. As you transition to life after high school, I'd like to share 3 pieces of advice that I hope stay with you. The first piece of advice is take ownership of your journey. No one else can live your life for you. Now let me share a little bit about mine. I'm a product of an amazing mother who was courageous and raised 2 children, worked 3 jobs, including being active duty military, and put herself through college. That hard work resulted in her being the first in her family to attain a college degree, and she changed the path and trajectory of my family. And I'm standing here today as a testament of that accomplishment. Seeing her strength and resilience as a child, I knew that I had to take ownership of my journey and overcome any obstacle that came my way. During college, I faced a very challenging obstacle, and I was diagnosed with a chronic medical condition. There were times that I didn't even know if I'd be able to graduate college, but I found the courage to push through, and I'm proud to share, and you already know, that I earned a bachelor's and a master's degree while working full-time. I wouldn't be where I am today in my personal life and my career if I didn't take ownership of my journey. The second piece of advice I would like to share with you is to continue to grow and learn throughout your life and overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Working at the University of Texas at Arlington, I get to see people from diverse backgrounds go to college or even come back to college to pursue their educational dreams. No matter what stage you are in life, you can always go back to school to get a credential, whether that's a certificate, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, or even a master's degree and beyond. At UTA's commencement over a week ago, John Shirley, a 60-year-old U.S. Navy veteran, has overcome hardships and challenges to earn his bachelor's degree in business administration in real estate. John knew it was never too late to rewrite his story, and I want you to know it's never too late to pursue your educational dreams, no matter what stage at life. My third and final piece of advice is to find your superpower. In preparation of this speech, I asked one of your classmates, Victor, to share some traits that embodies your class. So what traits does your class embody? He took some time to ask the senior council, and some of the most popular responses, I know you're probably waiting, is spirited, determined, comedic, and creative, which I think those were amazing responses. One of them I would add, though, is brilliant. I know how amazing all of you are and the amazing students at Harmony Public Schools, and how the school that your experience has prepared you for lifelong learning. You all have amazing potential, and I want you to live up to it. This summer, take a moment to identify your superpowers and start honing your craft. It actually took me many years to, first of all, find my superpowers, but then gain confidence in using them. But I'm telling you, once you use them, you will be unstoppable. As I look out at all of you amazing graduates, it fills my heart with pride and joy at what you've accomplished and the amazing things you will do for yourself, your family, and your community. So go out there and take ownership of your journey, hone your superpower, and make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2025. Your future starts now.
Thank you, Ms. Kara Hadley-Shakya, for setting out time to speak to the class of 2025. Your words have undoubtedly moved the class of 2025 and have provided them with the inspiration to continue their journeys. Please give one last round of applause for Ms. Kara Hadley-Shakya. Next, let's welcome to the stage the senior class president, Jocelyn Callejas.
Good afternoon, and welcome everyone to the graduating ceremony of the class of 2025. My name is Jocelyn Callejas, and I had the honor to serve as your senior class president. First and foremost, congratulations to all of my fellow seniors who have made it to this incredible milestone. Today, we come together to celebrate not just the end of high school, but the journey we've taken to get here, the challenges we've faced, the memories we've made, and the people who have helped shape us along the way. To our families, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests, thank you. Your support, love, and encouragement helped us reach this moment, and we are forever grateful for the role each of you has played in this moment. Our high school journey began during one of the most uncertain times in recent history. We entered freshman year coming straight from Zoom classes and months of online school. Suddenly, we were back in person, face to face, but behind masks, navigating social distancing, and trying to find our way in a world that still felt unfamiliar. We didn't get the typical high school experience at first, but we adjusted, we pushed through, and we made it work. And because of that, we've grown stronger, more adaptable, and more connected as a class. Some of us have been part of the school community since elementary school. Others joined us in middle school, and some of us, like myself, joined in high school. But no matter when we became a part of this class, we became a community built on shared experiences and support. I want to give a very special thank you to someone who has been a constant source of support, encouragement, and dedication, our amazing class sponsor, Mr. Sherfick. Thank you for always being there for us, for cheering us on, for organizing events, and for reminding us to enjoy the moment. We truly couldn't have done this without you. And to our incredible Vice President, Jacqueline Nunez, thank you for standing beside me through it all and for being such a strong leader. And to every member of Senior Council, thank you for your ideas and your commitment. It's been an honor to work with all of you this year. As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, let us take with us the strengths we've built here, the friendships we've formed, and the lessons we've learned. No matter where life takes us, the class of 2025 will always hold on to the growth and unforgettable moments that made us who we are. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you, Jocelyn. I just want to say something about Jocelyn. You know, I teach all the seniors. She was a wonderful senior class president. I like to think that leadership through action is how I would describe her. You know, she was always helping me with every event we had and organizing everything and doing the hard work as well. And I also want to just say she was steady, calm, consistent, and worked really hard for me, and I appreciate her. So thank you so much, Jocelyn. We appreciate you a lot. Wonderful scholar. But now, please welcome to the stage our valedictorian of 2025, Victor Soberanis.
Good afternoon. My name is Victor Soberanis, and I am honored to be your Mexican-American valedictorian. And although I stand here today at the top of our class, I once stood at the bottom as the shortest kid in our grade at 4 feet and 9 inches. Can we cue the pictures? Thank you. This is me at my 6th grade graduation 6 years ago. Everyone was a head taller than I was. A year later, in 7th grade, I was still the shortest. And of course, with a short height came the squeakiest voice imaginable. My whole childhood, I was often overlooked by adults and not taken seriously. My classmates always joked around about my height, and my first day of high school, I was confronted by a group of sophomores who surrounded me and told me, "You don't belong here. The middle school is the next building over." Unfortunately, I also had a big mouth, and you best believe I talked back, which almost got me into a fight. I guess the truth hurts. I spent my freshman year insecure over the way I looked, the way I spoke, and even how tall I was. Not to mention, my own teacher doubted me and told me she'd be surprised if I ever did well on my SAT. She might have been right about that one. However, my freshman year, I met a mentor. A mentor who inspired me to challenge myself academically. A mentor who pushed me to pursue leadership positions. A mentor who coached me to find my voice and forced me to be a public speaker. A mentor who advocated for me and even yelled at some old ladies at a HOSA conference because he believed in my talent. This mentor showed me my potential and pushed me into the Ivy League. This mentor is none other than our senior advisor, Mr. George Sherfick. As Mr. Sherfick transitions into medical school, I will continue to look up to him as a role model and as a healthcare leader. Yet, I would not be standing here today if it weren't for Ms. Paul, who redefined how I saw myself. She once told me, "Victor, for being the smallest in the school, you sure have the loudest voice and the largest presence in the school community." My voice was no longer something to be embarrassed about, but instead what helped me stand up for myself and helped me pursue my goals. Of course, this did not come easy. I spent countless hours in after-school clubs, late nights in my room doing homework, and weekends working and catching up on extracurricular activities. My mom rarely saw me home. "Sorry, mamá, o tenías un hijo estudioso o uno que te ayudara con el quehacer. Tocó estudioso." Now, I also want to thank all teachers, staff, and classmates who have fostered learning and who have served as a foundation for my success. To Ms. Said, thank you for inspiring my passion for science early on and for pushing me into research labs, cultivating my scientific voice. To Ms. Paul and Mr. King, thank you for challenging me with your AP courses and helping me find my literary voice. To Ms. Collins, thank you for being so kind-hearted and dedicated and for always putting up with all my talking or my social voice. Finally, thank you to my academic counselor, Ms. Medina, for supporting me in my transition to college and for providing me with a space to relax at any time. By now, you all are probably tired of hearing my voice, but seniors, I have a question for you. How will you find your voice and how will you use it to create success? Now, I'll give you some time to reflect on that while I recognize the most important voices in my life. To my grandmother, who flew from Mexico to be here, gracias, abuelita, por siempre aguantarme todas las travesuras, como cuando te pinté toda la boca de azul con la pomada que te hice, o cuando dejaba, por falta de mejor palabra, caca falsa en la taza del baño para asustarla. La amo siempre y espero que viva muchos años más para seguir verme creciendo. Now, to my mother, who has worked nonstop as a single mother for her children to persevere in a foreign country. You sacrificed your own dreams and left your family so we could pursue our dreams. For that, I thank you with this. Your strength will allow me to become among the first in our family to graduate college and the first to graduate from an Ivy League school debt-free. Porque aquí no se gastan las oportunidades. To my second mother, best friend, and role model, I am proud to call you my sister. And to my father, who couldn't be with us today, gracias por siempre confiar en mí y por hacer todo lo posible para mi educación. Un día volveremos a estar juntos. So, class of 2025, I leave you with this. Your voice, no matter how quiet or loud, is powerful. So find it and use it to make your dreams a reality. Do not let anyone, especially haters, put you down. Because if a once 4 feet squeaky kid can stand here today, then I promise your voice too can take you anywhere. Thank you.
All right. That was wonderful, Victor. Well done. Very good speech. So I have the privilege, real quick, and I'm going to now introduce the principal of our school, who has been there for these seniors, obviously, for a very long time. We please welcome to the stage Mr. Ali Aaroncall for his speech, please. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Good evening, parents, faculty, staff, special guests, and the Harmony Science Academy High School class of 2025. I'm honored to address the graduating class of 2025. Our job as principals is usually to remind the graduating class, their parents, and staff of the class's success during the graduation ceremony. But you know me, I use one adjective a lot. I always say, from the bottom of my heart, how amazing you are. If I say amazing, some of you may think that, yeah, it's a success. Yeah, it's one of those Aaroncall's hype speech that he's giving all the time, our achievements. So I will go through every single success that you have, guys. So, wait. So what is the adjectives that you use all the time? For you guys, I use amazing. And I was thinking about how I should define the class of 2025. I mean, what differentiates them from the others? So then I thought about all those things, and I came up with a few of those. So you are challenger, challenging yourself. You are initiator, you initiated many new things in our campus. You are motivator and mentor. You motivated the younger generations, and you mentored them throughout the years. And you are also have a plan, and you are always with a preparation. So let me get deep into that. The challenger, challenging yourself to do better. I don't know how everything worked out though. I don't know who motivated whom or who pushed the other one to the potential. When you guys started high school freshman year in 2021, we had only 42 scholars taking 45 AP tests. Back then, we had only 5 APs. Okay, so let's remember the numbers because I will show you the growth that you guys did. So 43 scholars, 45 AP tests with only 5 different AP courses. In 2022, now we have 68 students taking 72 tests with 7 APs. A little bit budding, but we haven't done much yet. In 2023, 126 students, 188 tests with 11 APs. So we already doubled lots of things. 2024, 150 students are challenging themselves with hard AP classes. And they are taking 304 AP tests with our 15 different AP courses. So we started with 5, now we already tripled it at 15. In 2025, we are now with 194 students are taking AP classes. It is about 60% of the school. And they are taking 484 AP tests. We pay a lot. And then we have in total 18 AP tests. So numbers of scholars quadrupled 4 times, from 43 to 194. Number of tests that we are giving increased 10 times. 10 times, from 43 to 484. Okay? And number of APs that we offer quadrupled, from 5 almost to 4, from 5 to 18. And do you know what the crazy thing is? And when the central office guys hear about our story, when they look at these numbers, they cannot believe. Despite all those numbers, more students are taking AP classes. We offer more AP courses. More students are taking AP tests. You don't expect that the AP passing rate increase every single year. You're wrong. Every single year, AP passing rate increased. And it doubled since it began. So this is unheard of success. And you guys did it because you pushed us doing it. I don't think that it is the other way around. So you motivated us doing more for us to reach our own potential. Thank you for that. And I said that you're also initiators and motivators, right? So you guys came up with the math acceleration program. How can we move up one level in math over the summer? Thanks to Tofimo for that. And hey, yes. But if you just did it for yourself, it wouldn't mean much. You guys, after you started it, when she came to me, she said that I want to do algebra to acceleration. I said, can you find 3 or 4 more students and we can talk about that? She convinced the whole class of geometry honors of Dr. A. Then I said, why don't we do it? If we did it with the freshman geometry honors, why don't we do it with the 8th graders? I took you guys to speak to 8th graders. I was hoping to have maybe 5 students from there. You convinced the whole class. The whole class of 8th graders and the whole class of 9th graders came for the math extension program over that summer. So you are absolutely wonderful initiators and motivators. Thank you for that. And some of you, because of missing days, of absences here and there, you committed to our 8-day summer school, where you will be volunteering and helping our upcoming generation, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. You will be mentoring them, you will be helping them out. And you did this also last year when we have one semester long math Olympiad program provided by you guys to the 7th graders and 6th graders over there. So you helped them out, and because of your help, guys, this year, 16 of our 8th graders, 1/4 of it almost, scored at the top 10th percentile in PSAT math. You did it, guys. You are mentors. Wonderful. And my next thing is, you have always a plan, and you are always with the preparation. As of yesterday, all of you got 4-year college acceptances. And, but when in the past, I used to be the college counselor. I used to visit many colleges. It's all fun. And when I was at the UT Austin presentation, I raised my hand. I always stand at the very front, and I always ask the most annoying questions. I asked, hey, how many % of UT Austin students changed their major? He said that he gave me a big number. Can you guess? How many % of UT Austin students change their major at least once? I mean, 2/3 of students change their major at least once. That's crazy. It is because most likely, as they learn more, their taste changes and they understand themselves better. But also it shows a big problem in the nation that many of our students exactly don't know what to do with their life, and as they progress, they find out. But you guys have a plan. You tested many of our career technology education classes. You tried different things. You tried different clubs. We offer so many clubs, and you run them, guys. And you did an amazing job. Since you tried what you like, now you know what you want. It's going to save you money and time because you already picked what you want to do. And let me give you some numbers here, guys. Okay, yesterday, if you remember, we had a wonderful event. We have wonderful 2 events. Maybe we can call it as 3. We had our traditional annual senior walk. Seniors walk with the kindergarteners. How beautiful it was, class of 2025 with class of 2037. You liked it? So we had a celebration after that amazing walk. We had another program. We celebrated your post-secondary, plans. And there you shared where you want to go. And everybody celebrated everybody else's, plan. That was amazing. And my goal with that program, when we designed it with our team, we said that this class is crazy good. They are amazing. But how can we give their flame of learning to the younger generations? That's why, strategically, we had that program with 8th and 9th graders for them to see how well prepared you are and how amazing you are in your future plans. And with that, I can say that many of you are ready to go AI-proof trade school. And each knows exactly what to study. We will have aviation technician, HVAC technician, electrician, phlebotomist, emergency medical technician, sonogram technician, veterinarian technician, and dental hygienist. That is amazing. And a group of scholars are heading to college, to 2-year college, to transfer to 4-year college. And they exactly know what major they will study. They mentioned that, they emphasize that I know what I want to study, I will study this, so when I make my plan in the college, I will transfer directly to 4-year college without missing any years. And then we have also another group of scholars who are heading to four-year college. And with their all-earned dual credits and AP classes, they will save minimum $200,000. Let me put it the other way around. They already earned more than 200 courses, some 600, credits. So each credit is about, $500 at UT Dallas. So you can make the math. And I said that you have a plan and preparation. It is crazy that you were so successful in academics. You were also super successful in your technical skills. And in class of 2023, I don't have the statistics before, 50% of students received industry-based certifications. Okay, these are highly, regarded, not Harmony assessments, but it is industry assessments. So next generation 24 has 60%. You guys have 75% of you have at least one industry-based certifications. That is wonderful. Among you, we have, yes. And we rank the third among all other, Harmony schools. We have 24 Harmony high schools. We have about 67 Harmony campuses all over Texas. Out of 24, we rank third in numbers of APs that we offer, and we rank third among the percent of high school seniors have their certifications. And we have now among you guys Adobe Certified Associates, and dental assistants, certified clinical medical assistants, certified AKG